TalkEng से बन जाओ स्टार।
Are you comfortable to
Yes.
speak in English or should I speak in
Yes, yes.
Bengali?
I am comfortable.
Comfortable in English, right? Okay. Okay. So, this is your first class. Tell me something about yourself.
My name is Arjit Das.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
I am currently pursuing a bachelor's in mathematics,
Okay.
and I am from Agartala, Tripura.
That's great. And what do you want to do, Arijit, after completing your BSc?
I want to pursue a master's in mathematics first, and also want to try some entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship, right? Okay. All right. So, do you have any plans? I mean, that's a top secret, but still, I would like to know. Do you have any plans for your entrepreneurship?
I want to start like a clothing brand, something just like something related to fashion.
Something related to fashion. Oh my god, mathematics to fashion. That's quite strange.
I am also participating in some like beauty pageants in my state.
Do you know, you look like one of my ex-students on this platform. At first, when you turned on the camera, I got a little puzzled. I was thinking that did he reinstall the app? Has he come back? And then I realized, okay, no, this is someone else with a different name. Okay, so Arijit, now you book this slot. Do you know anything about me? Do you have any idea who I am, what I had done, etc.?
No, I don't have any idea.
Okay. So before joining, my name is Runa. Before joining this platform, I used to work in IT sector. I worked with Infosys, then I worked with TCS, and very brief period with Cognizant as well. But it's not feasible for me to work for 10 to 12 hours now. So I joined this platform back in 2021, and ever since I'm teaching here. Okay. So now, Arijit, tell me that what is your expectation out of this platform? What do you want to learn from us? We'll only teach what you want.
Actually, like normal simple words I know. But sometimes there is mistaken grammar, like was or were, like he or his, has, which one should I use, and there is like very less words I know.
Okay, you feel your vocabulary is limited. Okay.
Yes, and like in a beauty pageant, I also feel like I have to make an answer like more long. Like I cannot like when suppose I think the answer in my mind, but it takes some long process. Like I need more time to like make the sentences that what.
So when you think, do you think the answer in your mother tongue or it's in English? But it's in simple English and you're not happy with it, so you try to find very fancy words and ultimately nothing comes out of your mouth.
You can say both. Like sometimes I think in Bengali, sometimes I think in English.
Okay. What I feel is you are seeking for some fancy words in English. If I speak English, I'm going to speak impressive English or I won't speak at all.
Not too much impressive, like little words. Not that much, but.
Okay, I got you. Now, why I made you talk so much? The reason being, I wanted to understand your level. Okay? So you didn't make any grammatical mistakes so far. I spoke to you for almost 5 minutes, but you didn't make any grammatical mistake. But yes, I would say that you have some jargons in your English. Like you said, little. You cannot repeat the same word in the same sentence. New, little, different, same. You don't say like that. It's a jargon, okay? Which is possible in other languages, but it's not possible in English. So these things we need to brush up. And since you said that you are participating in beauty pageants, in that case, you need to have very polished English.
Yes.
Even if you don't understand even if you don't speak fancy words, you need to understand fancy words, idioms. It has to be top notch, because whatever I had observed regarding these beauty pageants, their English is top notch. Only then they can go ahead. Basic English is just not okay for them, isn't it? Okay. So now, how to make you proficient in that? You know, the main purpose of this this particular session is to understand your level and take down your requirements, and then we are going to create a tentative curriculum, and then if you feel that okay, this curriculum sounds good, you can join us and then we can train you.
Okay.
Now let me tell you, we don't have any scripted curriculum, first thing, because every teacher has a different genre. They have their own expertise. Like my expertise is in professional English. Okay, so the reason, if you tell someone on this platform that I want to polish my English the way people speak in corporate, etc., so they'll say okay, go to that man. If you say that I want to sharpen my grammar, then they'll send you to someone else. But the fact is that if you make grammatical errors, how I teach grammar, see, now we are old enough. If we start learning grammar, then it's waste of money. You already learned it in your school. Now you need to understand that where you lag and what you need to do to improve that. That's all. As you said that you don't understand has, have. If I observe, then I'll definitely give you the concept of has and have, and that's very easy. Okay. So now what shall we do in the coming classes? First of all, the duration of the class is going to be 20 to 30 minutes. 20 minutes minimum and 30 minutes is maximum. Within these 20 to 30 minutes, we are going to complete at least 3 to 4 exercises in the class. All of them are listening, speaking exercise.
Okay.
And please, it's a disclaimer, I do not recommend someone to read books, unlike all others. I don't say that read books and newspaper to improve your vocabulary or whatever. If you want to improve your vocabulary, please listen to news rather than reading.
Okay.
All right. And the best, I feel that news readers have, they have got the best collection of vocabularies. Second thing is that the more you listen, the better is going to be your grammar, the better is going to be your pronunciation. Okay. So now let me tell you that how I plan to teach you in class. So these 30 minutes, because my classes are mostly 30 minutes, I'm going to divide into 4 parts, and I am going to include 4 exercises. First exercise is going to be a free speech exercise. So in this free speech exercise, I pick up a topic, it could be any topic, related to fashion, related to geopolitics, sports, anything. But see, as a person, you must be aware of everything. In these beauty pages, they can ask you anything.
I also like geopolitics.
Yes. So geopolitics is basically my favorite too, because you need to keep yourself upgraded. So what I do, I give the topic. All you need to do is watch a video in English related to that with no subtitles.
Okay.
The video should not come with subtitles. I do not want you, if it's like just a podcast sort of thing, then it's even better, because I do not want you to read. Okay. Second, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the topic. You'll go through it. In the class, you will come back and you'll try to tell me whatever you have heard.
Okay.
Okay. So there is a way to present a topic. Suppose I give you a topic called artificial intelligence, and you just tell me that artificial intelligence, it is applied in Alexa, Siri. What is Alexa and Siri? That is not the way to present a topic. You have to present a topic from basic, from the definitions, right?
Okay.
So there is a way of presentation. And remember, you need to focus on comprehending your language. Don't talk too much. If you talk too much, then people lose track. They don't understand what you're trying to communicate.
Like there are like some pauses between words, right?
No, not even pauses. Some people, suppose I want to say that I'm sitting on a chair. Some people are going to say, okay, this is this thing which comes with the table, and it's made up of wood, and I'm leaning against it. It's a little low and it's got a cushion on it. Why do you need to say? Just say I'm sitting on a chair. This is what is called comprehending. Okay, don't speak much. You need to communicate more, but speak less. That's the motto. All right. Okay. So I'm going to focus on all these things. You will be given 2 to 3 minutes to speak about the topic, and whatever you can, whatever you want to explain, you have to explain. And after that, I'm going to ask you questions related to it,
Okay.
which you must know how to tackle. So I'm going to judge. I'm going to turn into a judge of those beauty pageants. I'm going to judge you how you, wittily tackle the questions. Okay. Second exercise that we are going to do is to improve your vocabulary. And trust me, vocabulary is much more than simple English words. It comes with soft skill training. It comes with inclusion of idioms and phrases, even phrasal verbs while you speak. So idioms, phrases you might have heard about, but are you aware of the soft skill training? Soft skill is something like
Communication something.
Yeah, it is related to communication, but speaking in a very polite way. Suppose I want to know your name, so how will you ask me if you want to know my name?
Ma'am, what is your name?
Yeah,
like
what
this.
is your name? Now see, that is not.
Not like not.
How may I address you, ma'am? How may I address you, ma'am?
How may I address you?
Okay, how may I address you, ma'am? So that is like I'm putting in some politeness, right? So this is called soft skill. Then we are going to learn this, and idioms and phrases, of course, we will see that how they can be implemented in the sentences. We'll try to use them in our sentences, and then gradually we are going to include those idioms and phrases in your free speech exercises as well. Okay. Then if I observe at any point that you are making some grammatical error, then definitely I'm going to take it up and I'll explain that part of grammar. Third exercise is simply a confidence building exercise, which is going to be a debate. Now, do you know what's a debate?
Yes, like there is like expressing our opinions about some topic, like one is in positive way and another is in negative way.
Yes, one is for the motion, the other one is against the motion. But the catch here is, if you are against the motion, then you have to remain against the motion throughout. You cannot opt to switch sides. Okay, that's the catch here. Now, second thing that you need to keep in mind over here, why are we doing a debate? Debate helps you think critically. Because when you listen to a question coming from the other end, from a judge, you tend to go blank. You don't know how to start and how to defend that. If your brain, it's like exercising your brain, training your brain to answer such questions in a very spontaneous manner. Okay.
Ma'am, actually, that is what happening with me during like beauty pageants. Like once I answer the question, but I know the answer means in a more perfect way. But I answer it like not a good way.
Yeah. So over here we are going to implement our soft skills as well, and we are going to speak to each other. Okay. Fourth exercise that we will do, that is to train your brain to think in English. Your brain must not speak in any other language when it listens to English. And the exercise that I would recommend for that is story building exercise. Over here, first line of the story is given by me. Suppose I say that once there lived a very old man. The second line has to come from you. The old man was a miser. Third line will be by me. He used to live in a village. Fourth line by you. So alternately we are adding lines. You do not have time to think in English, translate or whatever. You have to respond to me immediately. We are trying to train your brain to think in English with this exercise. Okay. So these are your preliminary exercises that we are going to do. Once you are done with it, if I feel that yes, somewhere I need to change these exercises, then I would definitely do that. All right. And one more thing, you are free to change your tutor on this platform. If you feel that I want to try out someone else, then you are free to do that. In that case, whatever curriculum I describe to you would also change, because the other tutors, they are going to analyze you and then create a curriculum.
Different learning program.
Yes, different learning program. Okay. Now, about booking and cancellation of classes, It's a very flexible platform. So the day you wish to take the class, you book the class in the morning. You just check your slot, check your tutor, book the slot, keep it like that. If you see that, okay, I cannot attend this class, then you need to cancel the class at least 1 hour before the class timing.
Okay.
Done? If you are not able to cancel it, you can inform the customer care. They will cancel it from their end. Okay. But no classes are going to be reverted. Once the teacher enters the class, then it cannot be reverted. So by hook or crook, you need to cancel the class before the session starts.
Okay.
Okay. So now you tell me if you have any questions. No, take your time. It's fine.
I also want to learn the what should I say? Like teaching something.
Teaching means sales.
Means that means that's something not too much like.
See, you are going to be an entrepreneur, I know. That's why I started with soft skill. In client handling, see, for client handling, you need two things. You need to exercise your convincing skill. You need to learn negotiation skills, and you need to know your soft skills. Okay. All these three combined, your client is in your pocket. Right. So we are starting with the preliminary things. After this, there are going to be scenarios like role plays, etc., where I would give you scenarios where you have to convince me for something.
Okay.
Yes. So those things will come, but later. First you work on your confidence level. First you work on the language. First you get a grip of the language, and then you try that out.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Nothing else. Now, if you do not have anything else to ask me, then I have a question for you. May I?
Okay. You can ask.
So please share a small feedback. What did you like about the class and what you did not like?
What you first of all, like you, how you analyze me, like about after knowing about me, everything, who am I, this one, and then your area of interest is also my area of interest, like geopolitics. I daily watch videos during my dinner about geopolitics.
That's
like I don't like the whatever happening in my country. I don't like the religion things. I don't like about the Russia war and then Israel war and what is happening. I like it very much.
Yes, of course. Because see, after all, everything is going to impact India. So we need to know what's going around the world. It's not only you're sitting in your country and seeing that especially I observe that, people of West Bengal, I don't want to offend, they feel that their chief minister is the only person who governs everything in the world. So it's like, it's terrible. So you must look ahead and look beyond all these things. So, anything that you want, if I had missed in the class, you may tell me.
No, you didn't miss anything.
Okay, then that's great. See, you wanted to learn pitching. Now, how do you rate my pitching?
I can give it 9.5 out of 10.
So I taught you pitching in the very first class.
Yes. You explain all the things that are included in the course or curriculum and how will you do it. So
you know what? To convince any client, you must have a very clear flowchart ready. Everything you have to put yourself in the client's shoes, and you have to understand that what questions can come your way. And you need to prepare the answers in advance.
What I should think if I am in that person's position.
Exactly. That is the reason why you should not start talking but let the client speak. You understand the requirements, and then by that time you have to formulate everything.
Okay.
So I guess I'm a good salesman.
Yes.
Okay, Arijit. Okay, Arijit. That brings us to the end of the session. It was pleasure chatting with you. Thank you so much for joining in.
It's also my pleasure.
Thank you.
Good night.
TalkEng से बन जाओ स्टार